Well, Sarah, letter upon letter went out over the weekend from school districts to parents and faculty. Some staff members met in person on their days off to talk about what the first day back after Friday's shooting would look like, searching for some way for everyone to learn from this. With a mass shooting on the minds of many over the weekend, it's not easy to come back to school Monday, let alone talk about what happened.
I think we hold our elementary schools very close to our hearts.
That rings especially true for social worker Jeanette DeLoya. After a note stressing safety and offering tips for Madison parents, DeLoya encouraged middle and high school teachers to start their day with a conversation for the older students.
This particular incident offered people an opportunity, students and staff, an opportunity to talk about what does this mean for our community? What kind of sense do we want to make out of this?
Some sense and perhaps some takeaways. That's one focus for Jerry Nicholson and the Middleton Cross Plains staff.
You're listening to the details about the situation, assessing your own preparedness as a district and looking at your own plans and procedures to make sure that you're making the adjustments you need to make sure you're learning from each situation to keep the kids safe in your own district.
Which means revisiting how they prepare for dangerous situations. Madison has brought police in for practice in the past, drilling kids on what to do with a shooter in the building. In Middleton, students do mock lockdowns at least twice a year.
I think what's amazing is our kids catch on to those things so quick, and you know, the kids are not naive, they're innocent, but they understand, and they understand being prepared.
An understanding that might turn this terrible scene into something safer and stronger in the future.
You know what's best for your child. You can make really good decisions about supporting your children and preparing them.
Now, to put this all in perspective, the National Center for Education Statistics tracks the number of homicides on school property. And according to those annual numbers, we're actually seeing fewer people killed in U.S. schools in recent years than what we saw back in the 90s. So the key message, Sarah, from districts around here, school is still a safe place.
And of course, important to tell our kids that too. Thanks, Danica.